Welcome to all of you in another new video, interview question and answer session. This is the video number 7. So actually I have designed this interview question and answer session based on the introduction, and we review one CV. So if you miss previous video, so I will suggest to you watch this all the series, then you will able to understand and you will feel the actually real life interview, how they conduct and what type of question they are asking. Okay, so let's see what have in this video. So previously when we review the CV, that time we see this CV mentioned that he have the experience in the process piping. So now I try to I try to give some information about the process piping, what type of question they can ask. There they can ask many type of question. So just in specific some question I will discuss in this video. Okay. So first of things, they can ask you again, do you have experience in process piping? So in this question, you can just give the yes, I have experience in process piping, because you already mentioned in your CV you have the experience in process piping. Okay. So if you now you tell them you don't have experience in process piping, maybe they can ask you why you mention in your CV you have the experience in process piping. Okay. Let's see is the next question, what type of question they can ask about the process piping. They can ask which code used for process piping. So in this case, you can tell them some code like process piping. We are using the ASME B31.3, the main code, and for welder qualification we use ASME section 9. Then we use the other code also. Okay. So if you tell him just ASME section ASME B31.3 and ASME section 9 for welder qualification and ASME B31 for 31.3 for the process piping, then he will able to understand you know something about the process piping. So maybe he can ask you the another question regarding this. Okay, tell some code and standard name which you are using in your workplace. So for this question answering, must whatever you tell, uh, keep in mind you know about that something. Okay, maybe after that they can ask you the some more question regarding the same topic. Okay, so if I give example, what type of answer we can give here, like if I tell, just I give you the some example. So what type of code we are using uh, in our work field. Okay, so like ASME B31.3 we are using for the power piping. 31 sorry ASME B31.1 we using for the power piping. 31.3 we are using for the process piping. Then 31.4 we are using for the pipeline transportation system for liquid, hydrocarbon and other liquids. Okay, then 30.8 we are using for gas transmission and distribution piping system. So this is the process we are this is the code and standard we are using. Then we are using ASME section 2 for the material. So in this ASME section 2 there have the part A, B, C, D. So there have the non ferrous material, non ferrous material, then consumable. So this is the code we are using. Then we can say the ASME section 5 we are using for non-destructive examination. Then ASME section 9 for welding and brazing qualification. Then we are using API 110 for the welding of pipelines and related facilities, etc. Okay, so you can tell few code and standard whatever you use in your workplace. Don't tell anything whatever you not use in your workplace, because whatever you telling them, they will ask some question related to the same code and standard. So you need to think after if you tell, okay, you are telling the ASME section 9 you are using, so they can ask you the from ASME section 9 some question. So you need to know, you need to understand, yes, I know ASME section 9 something, then maybe you will able to answer that question. Okay, so these the things, maybe you can give the answer. This is just I give this example to you. Maybe if you the related to the same field, maybe you can answering the same things. Okay, then maybe when you say you know about the ASME section 9, like I already tell, yes, I know the code ASME section 9, then he can go for the WPS, like what is the WPS, what is the purpose of WPS, then what is the essential variable for WPS, what is the qualification range of WPS. This type of so many questions they can ask you. So if I tell you the here the question, what is the WPS and what is the purpose of WPS. So what is the WPS? WPS is the welding procedure specific. We know everybody. So actually what is the purpose of this WPS? So for this question answering, maybe we can say the something. So what we can say WPS, actually what is the purpose? Actually this purpose is the give maximum confidence that the weld's mechanical and metallurgical properties meet the requirement of the applicable code and specification. So this is the purpose of the WPS. Okay, so sometimes we can add some more point like okay, WPS why we use this is the written instruction for the welding. So why you use WPS? If you follow the WPS, so we can maintain the proper weld mechanical and metallurgical properties. Okay, then we can ensure there is no defects for welding because WPS already qualified, so already tested. So we can say yes, if we use this WPS, then we will ensure there is no defects or anything. Okay, then we can say that this is the one standard welding procedure. If we standard welding procedure to follow, then our production cost maybe will be not maybe this will be less, because if you not follow the WPS, maybe that time there will be come the more defect, then we need to go for the more repair. So if we follow the WPS, then production cost will be less. Okay, then we can say the what we can say, this WPS we use to control the project schedule or production schedule. If we follow the WPS, then their same things, defect will become less, then our productivity will be fast. So we need to go for repair and repair again. So this is can be the another purpose of the WPS. Okay, this type of maybe you can tell the some more purpose in WPS. In you think what is the purpose for the WPS, and just tell that on based on your work experience. Don't don't memorize anything, just tell them what is the purpose and what you feel what is the purpose for WPS. Okay, so I summarize again in this question. So what is the purpose of WPS? Purpose of WPS is this is the written given the instruction to welder to perform the welding by maintaining the WPS. We can be benefited, or we can achieve the good mechanical and metallurgical properties, which is the requirements for the applicable code and specification. We can do the defects free welding. Okay, so we can give the more productivity without any repair. Okay, so this is the basic purpose of the WPS. Okay, if I go the next question, then we can see the what is the information available in WPS tell shortly. So actually in WPS, what are the information is available, interviewer can ask you. So if you know about WPS, you must know what are the information is available in WPS. For this question answering, if you see the physical WPS, you can see there so many information is there. I will share on video link in description box regarding the WPS. So you will, if you watch that video, you will able to understand more things about the WPS, what are the information is there. After also I summarize here shortly what are the information available in WPS. Okay, so if we see the WPS, there we can see the something, there are the joint design. Okay, so what type of joint is qualified for qualified this WPS, or what type of joint we can do, there is the joint design is mentioned is there. Then they are mentioned the base metal. Okay, what type of metal we can welding there. Then they are mentioned the filler metal. So what type of filler metal we will be use, so that information is mentioned there. Then welding position. Okay, then what will be the preheat condition, preheat up to how much we will need to give, or we need required or not. Then there have dimension the PWST, there is the any PWST is required or not, then gases, etc. So these all the things they mention the including the ranges also, if anything like thickness. If I say the thickness of the joint, so that range, how much range you can using can well by using the WPS. This is the thing they mention is there. So these few things if you can tell to the interviewer, then they will think, okay, you know about the WPS is something. Okay, so if I summarize this question again, so there have the mention joint design, base metal, filler metal, welding position, preheat, post oil heat treatment, gases, etc. Okay, from this point they can ask you some more question. So if you want to know the some more question, what can they ask you, must you watch the full series of this video, then you will able to understand. I will try to explain you one by one shortly. Okay, so today up to here. Allah Hafiz. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.